Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss why most of the lawyers get failed in the courtroom. In spite of doing hard work, if you don't have the guts to stand and argue the case in the courtroom, simply there is no solution of this other than to develop that by yourself. In this video, I will be discussing some of the salient features that deliberately fail a lawyer in the courtroom. However, before discussing the points, I would like to affirm that this is a personal view based on different studies and interviews of some of the intellectuals, and hence may be applicable for someone and may not be for some other. So don't take it granted. Let's start with the faulty preparation. If you didn't prepare your case properly, there is no excuse of this. Therefore, your presentation on the paper as well as oral, that is the arguments, both of them has to be well prepared. Better to do practice before appearing in the courtroom. Second, low confidence in oneself. Most of the lawyers failed because of the low confidence. Your confidence is directly linked to your case preparation, provided if you are not of a shy nature. So if you are fully prepared, then your confidence will be high. You don't need to think about. Secondly, a very good suggestion, that is, until you are at home, think you need to prepare more and more. But once you left the home and reached the courtroom, change your thinking, as no one is better than you. High confidence gives impromptu ideas. Hence, if you are not prepared for some questions, even then you can reply well. Next, fear of facing judges as well as public. If you are afraid of presenting yourself in front of a judge and public, no way. There are a couple of reasons for this. Either you are of shy nature since childhood, or your language skill is poor. Whatever the reason is, you need to work hard on this. Command over the language is essentially required to argue the case. Next, lack of knowledge. According to me, this point is not very much important, but it is important. Well, I explain. If you missed some points, sections, laws, you can see the books, notes, or other sort of write-up in the courtroom itself. No one will stop you. So knowledge is not very much important. But it is important because what need to check and where need to check, that should be in your mind. Next, lack of dedication and hard work. Another authentic reason of the failure is lack of dedication. It happens because of lack of internal motivation. If you have been chosen advocacy as your profession, then do it wholeheartedly and with full dedication. Even your small amount of distraction can make you fail, so beware of this. Next, absent mind. Don't do two works together. Do not mix up your personal or any other problems in your professional life, otherwise you will be messed up. Feeling insecure. If you feel insecure, howsoever you work hard, all futile. So if you decided to practice law, dare to face the consequences. Dare to face hard time, or even something worse in any sense, especially if you do not belong to such background. Next, doing without interest. If you don't have interest, simply don't do it, because in such a case, bound to fail. So do the things that interest you. Next, dependency. Many of the lawyers depend on their seniors. If you do so, you will be pampered and won't able to make your own decision ever. Therefore, right from the first day, keep high confidence that you can do this and try it by yourself. Last but not the least, acceptance of defeat. Many lawyers surrender before actually arguing in the courtroom. Reason may be anything such as lack of confidence, poor preparation, highly reputed opponent lawyer, etc. Well, whatever the reason is, you will be failed once you surrender. So anyway, you have to overcome this.